Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a spiced apple brisket, starting off with roughly a 4 to 4.5 pound brisket. I'll be placing it into my Dutch oven and adding in 1 small onion that I've quartered. I've also got 1 garlic clove that I've cut in half and 10 whole cloves. Those all go in and get covered with water. This is now going to simmer over on the stove with the lid on for 2.5 hours. After allowing the brisket to braise for 2.5 hours here on the stovetop, I've gone ahead and removed it from the Dutch oven and placed it over into a roasting pan. And now it's time to move on to making the apple butter sauce. I'll be starting off with 1 cup of apple butter. Next in is 1/2 cup of dry white wine, 2 tablespoons of finely minced green onions, 3 tablespoons of mustard. Next in goes 3/4 teaspoon of curry powder, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. This gets stirred together and allowed to simmer over medium heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. I'll be basting the brisket with 1/2 cup of the apple butter sauce. This is now going to go into a 350-degree oven where it's going to bake for 30 minutes, and I'm also going to be basting it with a little bit of the remaining apple butter sauce a couple of times during that 30 minutes. I've allowed the brisket to rest for about 10 minutes here on the counter. Now all I have left to do is try it out, and I have to say it smells absolutely delicious. The sauce tastes really good. I tried it before I started putting it on the brisket, so I'm really excited for this. The meat is incredibly tender. I barely needed a knife to cut it, and it really does just melt in your mouth. All the flavors are very unique, and they all work very well together. I thought maybe the clove was going to be a little bit overwhelming, but in the end, I can barely taste that it's even there. It kind of plays really well with the cinnamon that's in the apple butter. Overall, a really good brisket and something I would make over again. But that is going to be it for me for the day. If you've enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you tried this recipe out, let me know how it turned out for you. And as always, thank you all so very much for joining me today. I've been Valker. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.